Out in space, two meteors are about to collide, causing a massive explosion that will kill all life on Earth. But luckily, the Silver Surfer dives between the two meteors, using his power cosmic to turn the meteors into dust. Though successful, he's struck by a stray piece and falls helplessly to Earth, down onto the ocean floor. We're reading every Spider-Man ever, and this is Silver Surfer issue 14, The Surfer and the Spider. Captain America smashes down a door to take on some criminals, until it turns out to not be Cap at all, but a TV show that a young boy called Henry is watching. His dad switches the show off and admonishes him for spending so much time obsessing over superheroes. Who would do that? Henry is sent to his room, and the boy wishes that his father could simply understand. If only he could see how amazing superheroes could be. And then he spots the Silver Surfer outside his window. The surfer is dazed from his time on the ocean floor, and he's floating through the air to try and clear his head. As he attempts to get higher, Spider-Man accidentally webs himself to the bottom of the board instead of a building. He yells at the surfer to go lower, but the Silver Surfer thinks it's a trick, and he's through being tricked, and so he keeps rising up and up into the sky. And so Spidey webs him in the face, which leads to his web getting dissolved and him falling to Earth, only kept alive because the Silver Surfer zaps a hydrant and the water blasts up to cushion Spider-Man's fall. But instead of making Spider-Man think that that was Silver Surfer trying to save him, he thinks that the surfer wanted to make him a laughingstock. Watching this all go down is Henry, who sees the surfer float towards his roof and sneaks out of his apartment to get a closer look. He watches from a hiding place as Spider-Man confronts Silver Surfer on the rooftop, finding him melancholy about humanity attacking him. Spider-Man then, he attacks the surfer, thinking that the surfer was going to attack him, and then the Silver Surfer retaliates and Spider-Man fights back, and soon the two are fighting and tearing apart the outside of the building. And so the army is called in, and with an incredible response time there is a line of tanks pulling up, as Henry discovers the surfer's board left abandoned in the fight, as the Silver Surfer tires of the fight and melts a car around Spider-Man to keep it in place. And then the army shoot upon the surfer, and he calls his board to him before realizing that Henry is aboard his board and losing his balance. And so the Silver Surfer makes a choice. He withstands the barrage of bullets from the army as he focuses his power to keep the board steady, to keep Henry safe, and he holds on just long enough to bring Henry down to Earth. And then the Silver Surfer falls to the ground as Henry runs to his father and embraces him, as the army are ordered to leave, and as Spider-Man realizes that he was guilty of treating the Silver Surfer as a menace, just as people have treated him the same way. And so the Silver Surfer realizes that there might be hope for humanity after all. Thanks for watching and joining me on this journey to read every Spider-Man comic ever. If you want to support the channel, you can like and subscribe, or you can get early and exclusive episodes on Patreon, or by joining the channel. Next week, the Schemer confronts the Kingpin, but until that issue, here's a fun fact about this one. Silver Surfer was super popular in the 60s with his cool look and pacifist attitude, but he wasn't popular enough to sustain his own solo series for long. Looking to bump up flagging sales, Stan Lee teamed him up with other heroes including Thor, the Human Torch, and obviously Spider-Man himself in this issue.